fucking ninja style. I'm gonna bring it to him. I'm gonna show him what time it is. Good spot to bring the noise. Ah!
So Simon,
it's okay.
You just tried the Not Your Dad's root beer. It tastes like root beer.
Not your father's root beer. I don't know. I don't like it.
It tastes like root beer.
No.
Yeah.
It tastes like somebody tried to go really fucking like hippie with it, or not hippie. What's the word that all it,
Organic.
No. Well, yeah. They tried to go fucking hipster on root beer, and it's like hipster's been around since forever. I mean,
buy a case, get a free fedora.
No, I didn't get a fedora.
No, pretty much. I mean, that's what that beer. When I drank it, I almost
the bottle caps are mini fedoras.
That's what it is. Like honestly, like I felt the need to put on a scarf and wear a fedora
and get like an iPhone and have like the fucking typewriter adapter
and play records.
First of all, hey, like I listen to your when we drive somewhere. I always listen to your music. Your music's fucking hipster. Like you're already there. Like all you need is a scarf.
But here's the thing, though. I don't think my music's hipster as much as it is like positive, upbeat. I like positive, upbeat music. I don't care. This coming from a guy who will play Bye 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 anytime it's available on any kind of fucking jukebox. So shut up.
I don't play Bye Bye Bye. I play Everybody.
Yeah. You're so stupid, and you're absolutely right. No, but I mean, I look at it like at the end of my day, 9 times out of 10, well, 5 out of the 7 days out of the week, I'm doing my best to not strangle people in front of me. Like those are the I don't know if you guys remember like True Lies, when like she's talking to him, when the wife is talking to Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's actually a deleted scene where he just like backhands her and breaks her neck.
Oh yeah.
Like those are the thoughts going through my head when somebody's in front of me talking.
You know, True Lives was actually, I went back in time and I rewrote it for the guy, and it's about my life.
Oh my god. So back to me, what we're talking about. That's so I have to listen to upbeat music because it kind of gets me out of the funk of wanting to kill somebody. So I realize it may be kind of hipster, but I have a certain sound that I like to listen to.
Nick,
so.
you like J-pop, right?
I don't listen to I listen to a lot of instrumental type music.
Nick has really good taste in music.
Yeah, it's weird.
And it is. It's all issue. It's not weird shit because you don't get it or you don't like it. It's weird.
But no, it's not weird. It's not, I like Flight of the Valkyries.
You have a very diverse set of it. So that's what I'm saying. It's weird for you to call somebody else's weird because it's like you don't fit in a wheelhouse of anything. No, so you can't say, "Oh, well, that's just silly." It's like, well, half the shit. You're the guy who rolled down the street, gangster as fuck, to a Rogue Warrior soundtrack.
That shit was good though.
It was good. It really was.
It was the fucking thing. It was like cocksucking.
I'll never forget. I look over to Taylor. It was the first time I got into his car, and I'll never forget. I was like, I got in, and I immediately regretted getting into the car. There was
semen stains.
It was literally like I got into his car. I'm like, have you been on Hoarders? Like seriously, man. There had to be 700,000 cigarette butts in the car, and I just look at him, and he's got this Rogue Warrior song of like Mickey Rourke, and he's like, "You son of a bitch, I'll fucking kill you."
Cock breath, call me motherfuckers. I love it.
And I look over at Taylor, and he's just like smoking his cigarette, like gangster leaning, and he's like looking at me like, "Fuck yeah, man!" And I'm just like, "Oh my god, this guy's gonna fucking murder me in the bushes."
I was always hoping when I was in the army that we'd go to war with like a commie country. That's the only thing playing,
blasting on the loudspeaker.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And then fucking go like Berkshire Warrior formation. I was fucking killing commies.
So I don't know. I don't think my music.
Wolverine. Well, fucking. Speaking of that, the new Homefront trailer, like the part where like he holds up the gun. Literally, I yelled it when I first saw it. I was like, Wolverine! And Liz is older.
You're so stupid. I just got that joke. All right, I'm late to the show, okay, Nick? I didn't get the initial setup.
And not the shitty remake with Josh Plack, where the fuck the guy's name
No.
I even forgot that you even got a remake.
Wolverine.
And it had Channing Tatum's little brother in it.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yes, it did, and nobody cared.
That was a bad movie. So, what's your guys' favorite sequel of a video game? Not saying it's better than the original, but what's your
We
favorite?
still haven't really got to the question of how black do you feel now that you've just got done watching
Oh,
Straight Outta
fucking! I
Compton.
was gonna wait till after the question.
Okay, all right, go ahead. I'm
He's already
sorry.
got his easy Jerry curls on.
Every time I look at him, he's getting blacker and blacker. Like I looked at him over at him right now, and there's lokes on him. Like, where did you get lokes?
My beard's slowly turning into a Colt 45.
It's slowly turning into a 40 ounce. Like, what the fuck's happening?
So, Nick, what's your favorite sequel?
Oh fuck. Sonic 2.
Sonic 2?
Yeah, because that was a game that basically steadily increased.
That was one where you had to play as Tails for the first time.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Although fuck Tails.
Yeah,
Every single
and-
time I always turn off Tails because all you do is die.
And not only that, like if you had to play Tails, like because it was 2 players, and if you got stuck playing Tails, you were like, man, fuck you, dude, because he's always leaving Tails, and you would just die. And you were like, man, fuck this guy, dude. Like, let me be Sonic for a little bit.
Now, actually, let me preface that. I would say Street Fighter 2, but then that would be prefaced by the fact that you had to play Street Fighter 1, which no one did. So,
Nobody plays Street Fighter. That's true.
Simon, what's your favorite sequel?
You know, you need to ask me this stuff and give me time to think about it because I mean, I'm gonna say something. I haven't really thought much about it.
Diablo 3?
Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition. I don't. Okay. Fuck you both in advance.
It's gonna be an NBA game.
Because one of the games that's like notoriously hated by everybody, I thought was great. I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was very shallow, but it was great. I think it's because of where I was in my life. I was a younger kid. I would think I was in 8th grade or a freshman in high school. I think, but was Devil May Cry 2, the sequel. I know. Listen, I know both of you guys
I'm
are
shaking my head in disappointment.
I know. But again, I think it goes more to just where.
Would you say 3 is better than 2?
Yes.
Okay, so
Any of them Devil May Cry.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
even the reboot?
Yes.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
The two was like aesthetically. To me, aesthetically, 2 was the best one for its time, but it was literally just like, hey, we created Devil May Cry and it killed. So fuck you guys, we can do whatever
It's a
we
cash
want.
cow.
It was a cash cow at that point, and everybody bought it. I mean, it was the first game where I saw a character running on walls.
There were a lot of like feature actual changes to the game.
So I mean, they showed a lot of things like you can when you came down, you could actually shoot down, so you could start combos that way. And then of course they brought in the second player, and she had cool like knife attacks.
Was
Yes.
it Trish?
And
No,
it was
it
some
wasn't
other
Trish.
that
It
they
was,
that
like,
totally wiped from the
Queen
universe.
or something.
Well,
like
because they
that.
totally whipped that game. They're like it's set in somewhere in the far off future.
Well,
Yeah, it was in the
Capcom has
future.
pretty much like written that game off. It's like, oh, it's they
Which
won't
is
even
sad
talk about
because
it.
it still kind of dignifies a following. That's why they rebooted it, but they just did such a shit, piss poor job of rebooting it that it was like, I mean, it has a following. It has a cult following. People play Devil May Cry.
Was there a lot of shit behind that? Like, didn't they give like Platinum like 6 months to make the?
No, that Platinum had nothing to do
They
with
didn't
Devil
do
May
it
Cry.
with Devil May Cry.
What game was it without Platinum picked up?
Was it the reboot?
Metal Gear Rising?
No, Metal Gear Rising. I think they also like because
I thought it was just Metal Gear Rising. I don't think they've put their hands on Devil May Cry.
Platinum
yet.
didn't exist at the time that Devil May Cry 2 came out.
No, the new one, the DMC.
That was by Ninja Theory.
Ninja Theory. Okay.
And fuck Ninja Theory, by the way, for making a game that's like, they made Ninja Gaiden, or was it Ninja Storm? No, it was Ninja Theory.
They made Enslaved and they made Heavenly Sword.
Both.
I thought they made the first Ninja Gaiden on Xbox.
No, that's Team Ninja.
It was
You're
Team Ninja. You're right. I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm the only motherfucker that knows anything on this
You're the
podcast.
only one who knows anything.
Obscure
Nick.
games. Go to Nick.
But I mean, I think it goes more to where I was as a kid, and literally just being able to kind of veg out and do some really cool shit as Dante, and I thought it was good. But I mean, I realize that I'm wrong. I realize that.
Well, no,
It's
you're
just
not
for
wrong.
me.
Your personal opinion can't be wrong.
Yeah. So
It's not that. I mean, you can have nostalgia for a game like that you played
It's
when
the
you were
nostalgia
younger,
part, so yeah.
and then you can later realize that wow, that game was really crappy, but you could still like it.
Looking at you,
For,
Conquerors.
for some fucking reason, like I really like Howard the Duck, the fucking 1980s
Howard the
Duck
Duck.
movie. And like I know, watching it now, it's terrible. Like there's
He
a
fucks
fucking
a chick in that, right?
Huh?
He fucks a chick.
is about to, or he probably does after the credits.
God.
And then like, it's just, the whole movie is fucking corny, but for some reason, like I can't stop watching it when it's on television. I just
but it's Howard the it's fucking Howard the Duck.
Did you like
Don't want you can't feel it.
spoilers for Guardians of the Galaxy's credits? Did you like him in that?
I was actually hoping they would have gone like totally retro. I mean, I was hoping that they would have
Totally
used the actual
retro.
like 80s Howard the Duck, but they were probably Marvel and Disney were probably like, no, we're not touching that. Make a fucking CGI Howard.
I would have also liked to see him old 80s style with the bill flapping and like the
weird human eyes.
exactly the Ninja Turtle-esque kind of like duck.
Speaking of
face.
Ninja Turtles, that's my favorite sequel. 4, Turtles in Time, one of my favorite games. One of my favorite beat 'em ups. Favorite sequel.
I don't know if I remember that one.
It got a really shitty HD remastered on 360.
Oh, that sucks. I hate when they do that. I did like.
Well,
the
it also.
How about you? What was your? Or did you just say?
Yeah, the Turtles
Okay,
one.
right.
Turtles or Banjo-Tooie was pretty good.
Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah, and the third one was supposed to be called 3, and then it got turned into Nuts and Bolts.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't play any of those games. I missed.
They were
I missed it.
collectathons.
Yeah, I missed all that stuff, like the Jack and Dexters, the Ratchet and Clanks, the Banjo
Oh,
Kazooies.
speaking of games that like released bad second sequels, Ratchet and Clank 2, what was it? Going Commando, or Upper Arsenal.
I think it was Upper Arsenal where they. Well, no, in the first Ratchet and Clank. Actually, no. I think people complained about the first Ratchet and Clank, him being like really like moody and pissy, and then in the sequels they made him a little bit more likable.
Well, I was
Voice
saying
actor
the
and
whole fire, like you're in the jet fighting scenes. All those were shit. I hated those in 2. That's why they're not in 3 or Deadlock, because they're all.
Or if you think about Jack, like Jack 2 is where it went serious.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just hop and bop. It was fucking like I got a gun.
No. And then Jack.
I wonder why they do that with stuff. Look at Saints Row. Like Saints Row started off as kind of like a GTA ripoff, and then became.
But see, then Saints Row 2 was like really dark, but yet comedic dark, and then Saints Row 3 and 4 kind of was like straight comedy.
I think they had to differentiate themselves from like Grand Theft Auto, because Grand Theft Auto went from kind of goofy storyline in San Andreas, and then they went totally serious, mafia, Russian crime drama with
Four.
Grand Theft Auto 4.
I remember in Saints Row 2, like you can bury a guy, and if you're, I was just like, that's weird. He wears like a half shirt. That's like a denim, like like a cowgirl wear. He wears that with a cowboy hat and then cut off jeans and then Converse.
Of course he does.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Of course he does, Taylor.
So there's
Taylor just described all his players in every single game where you can actually create a character.
in GTA 5, my girl's wearing a blonde bikini and she's wearing high heels, all leopard print, and she has a cowboy hat on.
But that's okay.
Yeah, that's probably fun.
Yeah, why not?
I made this is before the actual game came out, but they had the create a character for Saints Row 3, where you could just like build a character and it'd be ready before the game. I made a character called Danny Trejo with H-O. And I'm basically a Mexican guy in a fucking thong with high heel boots, and he looked like Danny Trejo.
I just got Danny Trejo in Fallout New Vegas. He's in that game.
Really?
Yeah, his name's Raul.
Raul.
Yeah, and it's fucking. He calls you boss, and I'm like, yo, me and him have something in common. I call everybody boss. So Nick, how was your week?
This cider's pretty good.
I did absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Wow, awesome.
I'm rolling up.
What-
I add so much to this podcast.
What did you play? Any video games or anything like that?
So I mean, I bought all of the PlayStation, the Play program. I played a little bit. I mean, a very little bit of Everyone's Gone to the Rapture,
Was
and
that good?
it's another one of those walking type games where you walk around, you find out clues, and you.
Is it a
it's
point and click
story.
adventure?
No. It's all first person. It's like like Dear Esther. That type
Don't
of thing.
fucking say Gone Home around me. The
that's why
only
I played that.
thing me and Shay are going to agree on is Gone Home is a shitty video game.
I never played that, so I can't.
Well, when you think about it, Gone Home's not even a real game.
You know, that's honestly a lot of people are fighting that because you don't do anything. You just go around like finding clues of what's going on, and that's it. The game ends when you want it to end, and it's so fucking Gone Home.
Fuck Gone Home.
I even like did a little finger in the air. God damn it. Simon, how was your week?
It was way too busy, man. It was
Yo, I saw you on Wednesday.
You've seen me a couple days.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
And I have to say, I mean, it was nice at first because it was like, oh hey, there's a friend of mine, but it was also kind of weird, and then as I see you more and more, it really kind of worries me because it's like if this kind of person can get onto school grounds of an elementary school, then it's like what are we doing as a country? And I mean, the funny thing was the last day, which was what was it, Wednesday?
No, we saw each other Friday.
Friday, that's what it was, Friday. I forget because I went back to work. And Taylor's always connected at the hip to Liz, which she should be because you don't have any kids. Liz is kids, so it's like, I don't want to say it like that. Sorry. didn't mean it like that. But as far as like when you guys go, you guys are there for her kids.
Yeah.
Your kids, whatever, her kids. And
Her kids.
right. So when I saw Taylor, me and him were talking, and he kind of looks around, and he's like, "I gotta find Liz." and I go, "Yeah, I mean, because you shouldn't even be here. I mean, you shouldn't even be within 100 meters of this place right now, because I mean, it's bad."
He had the sweats. He's like the temptation.
He had the sweats. That's what he had too. He was wearing sweats.
The little thing behind this is when I used to work at GameStop, we had a kids' day, and they scheduled me to open that day. And so I told the assistant manager, who was before Simon, I was like, Jesus, or boss didn't tell you? I'm not allowed within 500 feet of a child. And for literally, he told me to go in the back room, and he called the boss. And he was like, did Taylor tell you this? Like, why don't we hire him? I was like, God damn it. Fucking Sheen.
So that's why on the outgoing camera you see kids with this very weird look on their face.
This very pale, scared, confused look on their faces.
I always have a bag sticking out my pants. I'm like, come on, kids, grab it out. There's some candy.
So creepy.
You know what was really creepy is the kids were like, Taylor's basically our stepdad.
I think you say that to get a reaction because I mean I think that's what you want. You want the kids to feel. I mean, listen, I don't know anything about Liz's kids. I met them once, but they seem like they're sweet kids. And I mean, they're gonna have any kind of traumatic things wrong with them that are wrong with kids that go through a separation. Yeah. But the fact is, like they feel comfortable enough to.
But the thing is,
like
Liz and I,
they could fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Would you prefer that?
No, Liz and I have never said the word stepdad to them.
Right.
But they said it themselves.
That's what you want.
But that's like Liz and I we looked at each other and she was like, sure.
Yep, and I hope you realize at that moment you're fucking in it.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
You're in it.
And Liz is fucking talking about
You're in it, and you ain't gonna win it.
Liz is talking about she wants another kid. I'm like, yo, Liz, cool the fuck down.
Cool your fucking jets.
We got 3 already.
And I'm gonna tell you, listen, she's got 3 kids, okay? She's fucking, what do you call it? She's ripe as fuck, okay? They're
Hispanics, man.
If you fucking look at her long enough, she's gonna get pregnant. So I mean,
you have to give her the Pope's words, like, "Hey, stop fucking with rabbits."
You know what's funny? Her mom hates Pokemon, and so don't around. I'm like, the Pope said that Pokemon's okay for kids, right?
God.
Like he said, it builds friendship, and that even though they evolve, it's due to friendship, and it builds loyalty.
I like the new Pope.
This is the old Pope back in the 90s.
Oh no, I like the new Pope.
No, the Pope that was like, yo, fuck it, I'm done being a Pope. That was the best Pope. He was like, he didn't even die. He
Dude,
was
that
like,
guy's gay, dude.
Is he gay?
He's gay. He wears brown shoes.
Oh, fuck.
He wears brown shoes, and
I wear brown shoes.
I know, but it's a thing. Like they're not supposed to wear brown shoes over there. Like even though you're not a Pope anymore, and then he lives with his assistant. Like his assistant's always
old, man.
He looks like a fucking Sith Lord, isn't he?
Yeah, he looks like the Emperor Palpatine.
Have you seen the picture of Palpatine and him, and they're both doing the same thing? You're like, fuck. Speaking of which, what do you guys think of the? I don't know if I'm going, according to anything you have, but I saw the Gamescom preview for Battlefront, which is exactly pretty much the same thing besides the fighter class. But what do you think of Vader at the end?
Okay, here's the thing. I've heard people who played it. Like, if you go to AVGN or Angry Joe's Twitter, he's like, I'm highly disappointed, highly upset. And it's like, so if this guy, he's in my opinion, he's casual. He likes casual games. He doesn't really like get into deep stuff. From what I've heard of him, Nick, do you hear anything about Angry Joe?
No.
Okay, so like, from my opinion, he's kind of like a casual person. How I that was like the one thing people at GameStop would always talk about, like customers like, oh, you watch Angry Joe? So he's kind of casual, and he was like, I'm just disappointed in it. It's like it doesn't do anything, and it's like it's kind of like Titanfall, where there's nothing besides the online.
Right.
But I did like the Vader Luke Skywalker face off.
That's cool.
This should never happen. Not canon.
I think the thing that they're trying to do is the same thing that happened to the original Star Wars Online. Star Wars Online tried to make a realistic Star Wars world where you were just like
you
one
guys
guy.
Remember that? That was awful. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, the thing that people liked about it was the fact that it didn't like drop you into like a big conflict. You were kind of like living out your life as a shopkeeper, or you were working really hard to become a Jedi. Then when they realized that they weren't getting subscribers, like, fuck, we need to drop all this movie shit in here. We need to have you become a Jedi as soon as possible. We need you to have you run into Han Solo and all these other characters. We need to make it feel like that. And I feel like with Star Wars Battlefront, that's what they're doing. You're not just they don't want you to just be a faceless stormtrooper or rebel. Like, oh, you got to be as Vader and you got to be as Luke one at a time.
Yeah, but I mean, don't you guys think that? I know I'm probably not close to the mic, but Don't you guys think that I mean, that's already kind of been done with the first Battlefront. You were just a nameless kind of figure.
The first two, but 2 was cool because it followed with the elite soldiers that were Vader's personal army.
Really? See, I never played them.
Oh, 2 is like in my opinion, 2 story is really good. It goes into like some of the backstory. It's like where you're the last of the purebred clones, and then after you, they started doing the mixed breed clones.
Oh shit.
And it was like so then your brothers start to rebel, and then you get like the big turning points. You get to go fight your brothers.
Oh shit.
That's dark. Yeah, and I was like, wow, that's really fucking good. This is a PS2 game. And then I was like, oh wait, I'm really good at this game. I have like 500 kills, and all my skills are maxed out.
You were like fucking shotgun pulling nubs.
No, I always use a sniper rifle, man. And then I'd kill somebody, one of my teammates who had a shotgun, and I'd pick up a shotgun. Like now I have both, close range and long range.
I don't know. I was never good at shooters even back then. So
Those are third-person shooters. So
that's right.
So my week was pretty good. I saw Straight Outta Compton today.
Taylor, how was your week?
Fucking fan. Yo, Straight Outta Compton though.
Oh my
like
God.
hands down, movie of the year.
You're not black.
I don't. You know, actually, I was like the only white guy there too. And it was like not to be racist, but they went against.
Were you like Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, and you're like, oh, wrong movie, sorry, wrong group.
No, it was funny because like there was no talking throughout the whole movie, and it was like just full of like.
See, why can't they be like that when they go see one of our movies?
That's fucking hella racist. But yeah, no, like there was one scene where
I'm joking.
Where Eazy finally figures out that his
dad is.
The manager is fucking him. Like he's taking all the money.
Uh-huh.
And he finally figures it out. So Easy's like, "You're fired. You're not no longer part of Ruthless Records."
Ruthless Records, yeah.
And it's like the guy's like, "Easy," and he's like, "Eric, come back, come back!" And then all you hear is the black guy go, "Yo, dog, I gotta pay my bills." And it was so fucking funny. But no, whoever wrote that movie, me and his minds are meshed up.
Oh my god!
Because like there's a part where like
I always am amazed at how Taylor's able to take it back and make it.
Well, no. You gotta listen to this. So there's a part at the beginning of the movie where Ice Cube, like they first introduce Ice Cube, and he's on a bus.
Which who is the actor who plays him is actually his son.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's on the bus, and like other kids, being kids, like they're throwing up gang signs, like Crips to Bloods.
It's crazy.
And the Bloods pull him over, like they get on the bus, and then he gives a motivational scheme. He's like, "Instead of you all gang banging, you should be gang banging these books." And I'm like, Liz. Even the game bangers are giving motivational speeches. And then the next time you see Ice Cube, he goes, "Yo, we got pulled over by a gangbanger today," and he gave us a motivational speech. And that like there's 3 times where I said something, and then Ice Cube's character said it, and I was like, whoever wrote Ice Cube's parts, like our lines are meshed up, like because it was like perfect timing.
Maybe he's actually white. Plot twist: the guy who wrote the words for Straight Outta Compton was a white guy.
It's probably like Ice Cube. He wrote.
It probably was Ice
He wrote.
Cube.
I didn't know he wrote Friday and.
He's written Friday. He wrote Next Friday.
And he wrote Boys in the Hood.
He wrote Boys in the Hood, but he's also wrote a lot of shit movies too. Not to demean his writing or anything. He's actually a pretty multi-talented dude. But he's wrote a lot
really
of shit
showed
too.
off like not to shit on Eazy, rest in peace. Like Eazy-E was.
We're gonna pour out these 40s for him right here.
Eazy-E was the person that was holding. Like he wasn't holding the group back, but he was the one that didn't really have a lot of talent. Like he was able.
He was kind of like a PR guy, right?
No, he was the hype man.
He's the hype man.
But the way that it went down was like he was the main.
I'm sorry for clearing my throat.
It was Eazy-E and N.W.A. when it first started out. Like he was the main guy, and it was like, but Dr. Dre and Ice Cube both like look at him now.
Yeah. Well, I think coming out, I mean, for me, like I've always seen Dr. Dre is probably the most talented out of the group. I mean, the guy.
No, I think he's the smartest.
He's by far the most metagame.
He's the most intelligent. Yes, that's why. That's why when we were doing the thing, I said I was Dr. Dre.
No, you're not Dr. Dre.
Because the thing is, like, he sold Beats, which is a shitty company, for $3.2 million.
Yeah, no doubt.
$1 billion, which at the time was the biggest deal until Minecraft happened.
Fucking Minecraft.
We sold for like $25 billion.
I don't know how much that thing. Fucking what's his name? Notch outbid Jay-Z and Beyonce for that fucking space in the.
And then little Jay-Z with little baby blue in his arms. "I'm sorry, baby, we couldn't afford that house."
So I don't know. So you saw Straight Outta Compton.
It was
you came out and you were actually a black man.
Yeah. Funny story. When we actually were going in there, there was these 3 black guys coming out, and they were like, you could look in their eyes and see that
They were already high.
They were crying.
Oh, okay, I thought they were. They were high.
They were crying, and they were.
I'm so sorry.
And I was like, what movie did you guys see? I was like, you guys like look a little bit of the red in the eye, like not to like call them like bitches or anything. But
Right, that's what I would have said.
yeah, they're like, oh man, we were watching Straight Outta Compton, and he's like, even though you were white, you should probably check the movie. That was pretty good. And I was like, that's actually what we're here to see. And they're like, they said, my nigga, and I was like, oh fuck.
I would have been like, gay.
But no, I could see where it makes it like because the movie ends when Easy dies, and that's not a spoiler. Like, that shit happened 20 years ago.
Right.
But yeah, the movie ends right when.
Wait, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I thought all this time he was just like hiding away.
Or he came back as a hologram.
Well, shit. No, they show Tupac in it, and I'm like, I told Liz.
Do they show Pac in it?
Yeah, I was like, yo, Liz, look, even hologram Tupac had a part in this movie.
God, was it a hologram?
I'm pretty sure it was CGI, because like it was. He had everybody besides Snoop Dogg's character, which like had an ugly ass, tall, lengthy black guy to play him.
They were like, "Fuck you, Snoop,"
because that's what Snoop Dogg looks like. And I was like, Tupac, like too much like Tupac to be anybody else.
There's like a couple black dudes out there who be looking just like Tupac, though.
Yeah,
They're probably his illegitimate children.
But I felt like I was like, that has to be hologram too.
Yeah.
Hologram.
What is Pac's part? Without
They
spoilers.
the only thing Pac does is like they introduce California Love. Or yeah, California.
Yeah, it's California though.
Yeah, that's the only thing that usually they.
Wait, hang on, go back. How does it sound?
California,
One more time.
city of Compton, we are partying. And then Suge Knight, hella fucking crazy.
He's great. That dude was and is crazy.
He tried to blame running over somebody as PTSD. I'm like, motherfucker.
He didn't go to war.
Yeah. Well, no,
from PTSD living in the hood, man.
But no, like there was a part like where you could see where like Dr. Dre's with them, and he's like, Dr. Dre's like, this dude's fucking crazy.
Right, because Dre wasn't about that. He was about making music and making money.
And
he was about the business. This guy was about being like a fucking gangbanger.
Empire. He wanted to be an empire.
But the way that he went about it was he went about it like a mob boss.
Well, the part where fucking Ice Cube gets revenge, that shit was fucking mob.
Was it?
Yeah. Like he goes into the record studio, and it's like he has 2 guys block the door, and he starts going crazy with a baseball bat. And I was like, Liz, this is fucking classic mob shit.
And wait, is he hitting people or
no?
things?
It's just like the walls.
Oh, well,
and
then
shit.
it's not mob shit. Mob shit would have hit somebody in the face with a.
But no, like Easy.
Have you not
like,
seen a Bronx Tale? Like, come on, man.
I saw a new one with the guy from Bronx Tale. They're using a new movie about the mob. It looks really good.
That guy's always good.
He's a top tier actor.
Yeah, he's the best.
But you know what I didn't see? Fucking who's the fucking guy? Well, am I funny like a clown? That guy.
Oh shit.
Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci wasn't in it.
Joe Pesci.
And I was like, where's Joe Pesci at?
Fucking Joe.
But did anybody see anything good on Pornhub this week? The reason I'm asking,
I think for me, my standard, I have to get away.
I'm not asking what porn you watch. I was going to go to a point here that Fallout 4 footage got leaked on Pornhub.
Oh shit!
And it was up there for a while. I don't think Bethesda really knew how to like deal with this. Like
they have a ton of. First of all, there's a ton of gaming vids on porn sites.
Yeah,
you can go to like a porn site and type in Halo, and there'll be a shit ton of Halo videos, and they're not porn. It's just people playing Halo, and they upload them to porn sites, and it's great.
Well, why do you rub one out? You want to watch some Halo.
Watch some fucking Halo, bro.
Or that could be your fetish. I'm not.
Maybe that's your fetish. Maybe you like people getting shotgun pwned out.
But these were
Get that platinum trophy.
Wait, no, it's achievement.
It's
all right?
achievement, man. God damn it.
But no, I felt like this was an actual leak because it got pulled down.
Oh.
So like it was like I'm glad I didn't see anything of it because I don't want to spoil. Like it was like actual like story plot. I'm glad I didn't watch it.
That's pretty cool. I would have liked to watch it because
The most plot that's ever been on a porn.
Yeah.
That plot though.
Have you not seen the one where there was like the porno spoof of the one with Steven Seagal is the chef? Whatever that movie's called.
I don't even.
And it has Tommy Lee Jones as the bad guy. Someone did a porno spoof of that.
Oh my god.
And he kills like these 3 guys, and the girl has like a facial on. She's like, "Who are you?" And he looks at the chef, and he's like, he looks at the camera, and he's like, "I'm the John Cena."
That should be your random things everywhere.
Yeah.
Like that video you sent them, and they're like, "Which Pokemon is it?" And it's on John Cena.
Which one did I show you, Nick?
Fucking. What? You showed me a whole bunch of fucking John Cena ones.
They're fucking great. I love them. The baseball one. So there was this girl who had a whole bunch of baseballs in her naughty areas. And like
What the fuck?
And there was 3 and 3, so 3 in each hole, and she's shooting them out. And the third one, I have the pooping hole. got shot up really far, and it was like a slow dramatic thing. So it was like this ball went 60 feet, and it's just flying through the air, and then it crashes into the fucking World Trade Center, and it's like, oh, it's so great. I'll probably put it in the part right here, but I can't because like.
Oh, it's YouTube. You can't put inappropriate links there.
You can make like a reenactment with Muppets.
Or just put the link on the actual, what do you call it? Can you do that?
Oh, yeah, I have it saved to my phone. So.
Oh, God.
Do you guys, like, speaking of leaks, do you guys remember, like, the actual leaks for ESRB for Smash 4? Where, like, it was all the characters released?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was crazy.
I remember that.
But I think the one guy's actually getting his revenge now. Because, like, he released the K-Rool outfit, and that means, like, K-Rool's not coming out as a character.
Who's K-Rool?
King K-Rool?
Oh, I keep remembering the alligator.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. I was hoping that there'd be another big in there.
I want to know.
What do you guys think about the Wii U officially becoming just a Smash machine?
You know,
not even that, because I didn't even see like a big uptick in sales when fucking Smash came out.
no.
I mean, because you look at the Wii, like the GameCube at least like had some cool titles on it. Like you look at the
Name
Wii,
one.
A Resident Evil 4.
Fuck. That went on the PS2 as well, but yeah, the Resident Evil 4 port is probably the best port. But the Resident Evil, the PS2 port had what's her face? N.W.A.
Yeah. Although it looked shittier.
It did.
And then
the Smash, and then fuck you, Pac-Man that you could play like.
Oh my god!
I'm still looking for that great
Pac-Man
Pac-Man game. That game was the hypest game. We played it with Andreas. I remember him coming over. He was so excited. He was like, "Guys, you have to like check this out." Well, I'm like, Andreas, just calm the fuck down with your Mario Golf. Like, just chill out. And but he was like, no, like 4 people will play on the TV, and they'll play as the ghosts, and then the one person will play on the Game Boy Advance, and he gets to see everybody. I'm just like, shut up and just put it in because right now you're irritating me. Like, you just shut up.
Was it a Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Advance SP?
I don't even fucking
SP was.
It was the foldable one.
The SP.
It was SP.
SP was the way to go because like it had rechargeable batteries, while like Game Boy Advance had
You had to put batteries.
Fucking, I remember like the one.
Fuck you! It had that game on.
The one time like I was like hyped for like a GameCube game and I went to a store like immediately when it was released. I got fucking N.W.A. Street Volume 3.
Why?
Because you could fucking like juke and.
Wait, was that the one that had Mario and Luigi on it?
Mario, Luigi, and Peach.
Yeah.
What was the basketball game you could play with Cloud Strife?
Basketball game?
Yeah, there was a basketball game.
I think you're talking about like Mario Hoops for the 3DS, for the DS. That one.
Why do I know that shit?
Why do I know that?
So, say on the Smash, Nintendo addressed why Smash and Mario Kart aren't annual releases, and they're basically like, whatever down here.
I think annual releases are bad. So whatever their reason was, they're right.
That's the reason why they're like
annual releases are bad.
They need to like stay on like keep the game have more lifetime span to it and say like this next year we're gonna have 3 more characters on it, kind of like Blaze Blue
or Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah. Well, that shit was released in 6 months
or Street Fighter.
That's because they were losing the rights. They didn't have any time to like space out any like a later time for
that
They're
Marvel
like, shit,
thing.
we're gonna run out of time.
Hey, we had to have Contest of Champions, okay? The mobile fighting game.
That game's so fucking
Contest of Champions.
I've played Fallout Shelter lately. It's alright.
That's the mobile game, right?
Yeah, it's alright.
I just don't care about anything Fallout related. I know that I'm bad, but I just don't care. Although I did like that "Hey Carl" joke where you were like, "Hey Carl, Fallout 4 was announced."
Yeah.
He's like, "Mom is dead." He's like, "Carl, Fallout fucking 4."
It's so great. And then the one where I was like, "We're your son or your child, the 49ers fan."
That was
crying.
so good. That was so good.
So we all can agree on like that annual release games are bad.
It's not that it's bad, but you can only if you can't keep up the quality. Then the thing that's going to drag it down is lack of interest.
Looking at you, Battlefield and Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Syndicate. Have you seen the latest, like, the thing where they're going to... When I crack up, because where we still work, we see the annual slides for it, but they're like, here's your gaming update for whatever on Assassin's Creed, and they're like, the game devs actually took their game on the road to get feedback from you, the players. And the guy, like, literally starts off, and he's like, you're not doing me any favors by telling me that you loved everything. Like, we want to make sure that, we're seeing, what's wrong and this and that. And then the next, 8 people that they proceed to interview are all saying good things about it. And you're like,
They're all like,
wait, where's the guy who says that this game is shit? Why didn't you go to fucking Japan like everybody wanted you to do?
Basically, they were just like, oh, this is not like Unity. This is like Black Flag.
This is like Black Flag, which I like. It's like, okay.
I thought it was funny because the guys from Rooster Teeth had their Rooster Teeth Expo over the week, and they had
Rooster Teeth are the red versus blue guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like their old school shit.
I don't.
They did a
They've
movie.
done other stuff since then.
They did a
Yeah.
movie, and then they do their Let's Play channel and Achievement Hunter channel. But anyway, like one of the guys there's a big Assassin's Creed fan, and he usually does like a yearly like let's look at this at RTX. This year's video was 5 minutes long.
Is that good or bad?
No, all he showed off was the grappling hook. That was it. He was
Oh,
like,
I guess. And what's funny is like that's what I'm hearing is like.
Did you see the stupid edition they made? So basically, what they did was they broke up the abilities between the female character, what's her name, Evie, and then the other guy, Jacob. So basically, instead of having one character who can do all these things, let's divide it in half and make it so
I
that
hate
one
when
person
they
does
do
this and
that.
and then the worst thing is that she has a fucking invisibility skill.
What?
She basically like
Wait, hang on, time out, man. Whoa.
What?
You're blowing my fucking mind
the
here.
game's taking place in the machine because when you die, you get all fucking neoed out.
Oh, that's right.
It's still it's basically a cheat. It's basically a cheat code. It's
Yeah.
basically like, well, instead of screwing up,
Yo.
I'm just gonna turn invisible. And now
She's the one.
she's the one.
She's the one. There is no.
She's
spoon.
Neo.
She can see the code.
Yeah. Fuck,
She
it's
can
so
see the
dumb.
fucking code, man. God damn it.
So did you guys feel that Resident Evil 2 got confirmed for an HD remake?
We do it.
We do it.
I don't get it.
Fucking he wore a shirt that's when he announced it. It says "We do it."
We do it. It's so bad. Yeah, I hope it's reasonably priced. Like Resident Evil, the first Resident Evil was remastered was $20, which isn't bad.
No.
But then Last of Us remastered was $60.
It's still $40.
It's so.
They're gonna have to redo the whole thing in like real 3D. Even if the camera angles are preset, it would still have to be totally re-rendered and done in 3D. I just hope it actually has a better budget than Revelations 2, because Revelations 2 felt somewhat half-assed. There was definitely more work put into it than taking like the 3DS game moving up to high def, but it was definitely less work than actually making a full real
Port
game.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the accent price is going to be when it comes out?
Probably, I would say about 30.
30?
$100.
30 to 40.
Nowhere near 100.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping for. If I know retail, it'll probably be around $29.99. But I'm hoping for $19.99.
I hope it's gonna be digital only. Be $19.99.
Yeah.
If you if you get it, you get a special. The collector's edition comes with a Jill sandwich.
A Jill sandwich, and you can actually
But that
hear.
wasn't Resident Evil.
And tofu. You get a fucking block of tofu.
That was in Resident Evil 1 though, the Jill
I know,
sandwich joke. And as well as like, have you guys played Revelations 2 yet?
Yes.
No.
I didn't finish it because I didn't
It's
care.
fucking. There's so many callbacks. Like the part where he opens the gate with the wrecking ball, and he's like, "Who's the master of unlocking now?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, I just.
I was almost a Claire sandwich. It's fucking goddamn it. I like Resident Evil games.
Do you think that Capcom, because Capcom is Resident Evil still,
Yeah.
correct? Do you think Capcom has become a spoof of itself, and it knows that it's a
Yes,
spoof of itself?
obviously.
I think it's that they don't have the talent there to make the games. Like the talent that made Resident Evil, they're platinum. The talent that made Devil May Cry, he's also platinum. Fucking Capcom, the new Capcom is platinum.
Speaking of platinum, have you guys seen that Transformers game they're coming out with? It looks really good.
I hope it's good.
What are you talking about? Whoa! Hang on, time out.
We were on the
time
same
out,
boat
time
with
out.
Korra, saying it looked really good.
Korra was good. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I love Korra.
But it was short.
Yeah.
So fuck you. Don't jump
For
ship.
$15, it's not bad. It took me 4 hours to beat it, and I beat it 3 times. So
Okay, so does that make it bad?
no, I liked it a lot.
Okay, so what are you talking
But
about?
you're always shit on Korra. You're like, oh.
I've never shit on Korra. Fuck you.
No, you're like the reviews aren't so great, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck with the reviews. I like the game.
I never said I agreed with the reviewers.
Okay.
I just said I didn't want to spend $15 on the game.
And
That
like-
being said, I did just spend $25 on Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. And I am loving life playing as Virgil right now. He's so good. I don't know why they just don't have a Virgil
When is
game.
Virgil gonna be announced in fucking Scalebound?
I know, right? Fuck. It's his brother. He's got white hair and a blue long coat. And you're like, wait, what? What the fuck?
Well, then there
And
is.
his dragon has a fucking...
Just bring back every old Capcom character. Have a character called
Hagar! I want a Hagar!
about Beautiful Mo. And it's
Beautiful
also a magic
Mo.
guy.
Fucking Beautiful Mo, man. Well, they did that with Wonderful 101. Wasn't Wonderful 101 like Beautiful's cousin or something like that? He looked just like Beautiful Joe.
The art style was similar, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
It was a platinum game too,
yeah,
right?
fucking best game of 2013. For Royal, it was one of my favorite games of 2013. Name a better one.
I don't remember what came out
Exactly.
in 2013.
I can remember fucking.
But your gaming career is still very active. I am on the way out, sir. I'm looking forward to NBA 2K16.
Oh my
That is how
fucking
dead
God.
my gaming career is.
You know who else's career is dead? Fucking
Spike Lee.
Yeah, Spike. No,
Spike Lee joint.
it's Chris Pranger of Nintendo.
Who the hell is that?
He was the one of the main.
Is that the guy who died?
No, he was in.
Straight Outta Lives.
That fucking man is great. No, he was a localizer for Nintendo, and he went on a podcast like this one, and basically like talked about like what he does, and Nintendo was like, "No, well, what are you doing?"
Nah, bruh.
And I was
We'll
like,
back the fucking train
and
up.
the one thing I'm gonna give him to was like the one thing I'm gonna praise him for is like he talked shit on the fan base, and I thought that was like the final nail in the coffin. He was like, all these people are like, Nintendo, why don't you want my money? You know, localize this game. And he's like, but you're such a niche market. And he's like, the stuff we localize for you guys, like
Nobody ever buys it.
What game did he say?
What is he saying when he means like?
Captain Rainbow?
Explain it to people who maybe aren't as.
Basically,
what do you mean when you say localizing?
Basically,
a game?
there's games that are like Japan exclusive, and they localize them to America. Like Smash was released first in Japan, and then he localized it for America. That was his job. And then like he was like saying that there's so many niche titles that they do, and it's like not like people buy them.
Right.
And he's like, we're not even making our profit back on these games.
Well, yeah.
And
I see
he's
that.
like, so really the reason why they're not getting bought is because of you. He's like, it's your fault. You know, it's like if you guys aren't buying the games we're producing, we're not going to produce those games anymore.
Yeah, but that's kind of.
I think his point was that you're such, not that you guys aren't buying it, but even if all of you bought it, you still wouldn't make the money back that it would cost to do it. Like, okay, so he basically bitched about how people said we want you to bring over Captain Rainbow, and I imported that game from Japan because even I knew there was no way in fucking hell that game was ever going to come out in the U.S. to begin with. There's certain I mean, I love weird Japanese games, but even I realize I realize that the market is not kind to those type of games. Yet somehow Atlas and Xseed are able to make it work.
That's Atlas's job now.
Yeah.
Atlas does nothing else but translate. Like I haven't seen an original IP from them in a while. Everything they're doing is translating shit over.
I think the only thing they ever do for the West is like PC games, like the Shin Megami Online or some shit like that.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, I really am excited for Persona 4 Dancing All Night. I love it.
You just want the cross-dressing DLC?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Of course he does. Hey, do you guys have filtered water or just the disgusting tap?
This disgusting tap. We've ordered a filter online. So, then he posted a thing on Facebook where like basically, in my opinion, he's asking for pity. Like he's like, I know what I did was wrong, but now I'm out of a job and I can't support my family. And it's like, if you knew what you were doing was wrong, then why did you do it in the first place? I don't know. I
just think he thought that, hey, this is a tiny podcast. I'm going to talk, for real. I'm going to be.
Maybe he had just got done watching Straight Outta Compton. He was feeling very, very thuggish at the time, and he just thought, hey, I'm gonna put this shit on the table, dog.
Yo, I'm gonna lay the mic.
Everybody wants to be a nigga. Don't nobody want to be a nigga. Okay.
Exactly. Yo, for real though, like
that's what my boy Charlie Murphy said. Okay.
That shit, like there was a black guy. I'm like, yo, that's Charlie Murphy, and it's like, that's Charlie Murphy. And then I saw another black guy with curly curls. I'm like, that has to be Charlie Murphy. And it's like, no, it's not Charlie Murphy. I'm like, Liz, don't be lying to me.
That's fucking Charlie Murphy.
It was like the guy Lorenzo, and I was looking at the motherfucker, and I'm like, that has to be Charlie Murphy. And it was like, I don't know how much like accurate it was, because like they were respectful to this white guy, and I'm like, wait, what?
Well, I think that they might have been respectful to him on the base. Oh, sorry. I think it might have been for the fact that he was seen as somebody who was like getting him into the business, and maybe they had to show.
This movie really showed Jews badly as well.
Well, the Jews. Listen, all the movies showed Jews being badly because Jews are bad.
Not Schindler's
List. Jews are responsible for 9/11. Okay?
Oh my god.
Jews are responsible.
No, it was that lady's baseball. All right.
Okay, Jews are responsible for everything that we know being bad. Okay.
God damn it.
Just tell
So
him.
going back to this guy getting fired from Nintendo,
Jews are bad.
do you think it was the right thing?
Jews probably got this guy fired from Nintendo.
God damn it.
Anything bad that hurts other people can always be linked back to the Jews. I'm telling you, Hitler had it right. He just went about it the wrong way. That's all
So
I'm
do
saying.
you think it was the right thing Nintendo did to fire this guy?
Yes.
You think so?
Not because, I mean, the way I look at it is this: if you're a spokesman, or he's PR basically. If you go and you talk shit about your company, it doesn't matter if we're talking about Nintendo or your fucking McDonald's job. You're gonna get fired.
Yes.
And they have to be in a place where, like, hey man, we know that you didn't mean bad, but you spoke out. You spoke for the company outside of company approval lines, and we gotta let you go.
I didn't listen to did you listen to any of the podcasts?
I read all the excerpts. I wasn't.
So did anyone say my opinion does not reflect directly to the company?
I don't.
No.
Okay, so we're a bunch of idiots at this podcast.
Right.
If you go back to podcast number 1, we say that. Nick, you weren't part of the podcast. Weren't part of the podcast when we were.
So everything I've said,
It does not
doesn't reflect on
affiliate me with anything. It
Yes,
doesn't
it does.
represent any
Yeah.
kind of views of who I work for. Or
But
whatever.
even the first podcast when we were shitting on GameStop because we all used to work for them.
Game Schlock.
Yeah,
Game
I don't know what this GameStop
This
is. that you're talking
GameSpot
about.
place, I'm not.
Same got.
Same guy.
Yeah, same got. But anyway, yeah, no, we were sort of saying, like, none of our opinions direct to our company. We might or may not work for. I didn't put on the link. But it's like, but this guy who gets paid, hundreds of
And is
thousands-
in that business. Like, he's
Yeah.
in the business of licensing and bringing things over, like, should have known better.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is that he didn't say anything. If you're a rational thinking person, everything he said, you could have figured out by yourself for the reason why it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
He just had to basically tell fans who are deluded, hey, this is the reality. And
But my thing is like, I get it, and I get what you're saying, and I'll say it, the Nintendo fan base overall is shitty, but they're also some of the most loyal, excited people, and honestly, I mean,
From everything that we've done, anything dealing with Nintendo was
it's
the
always
best.
fun.
It's always the best.
fun. But again, I mean, you have people, but I think it goes to it being that kind of own thing. It's its own little niche thing.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a Call of Duty crowd who's going to come fucking, get Fire Emblem. They don't know what a Fire Emblem is. They think that's something you put on the grill.
No.
They don't.
Man, give me that Shin Megami Tensei F# fucking crossover fucking game.
With Fire Emblem, yeah. God,
Exactly. So I think that when you have a fan base that is that cult and that niche, that you really can't sit there and bitch about them because they're kind of why you have a job in the first place. So I've always been against that. It's like saying, fuck, I hate customers because they're a pain in the ass. Then why are you in retail? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right, but that's the business you got.
That's your job.
It's your job.
And that's why.
Fuck, I hate being hot. Then why are you a roofer? Why this is
Yo,
not the job
real,
for you.
For real, fuck roofing.
Yeah,
I did
I've
that
done
shit.
it.
I did that shit when I was a teenager. Fuck,
I
never.
did too.
I was
I
like,
did
why?
too.
Why I accepted that? And I'm like, never again.
Yeah, I did that too. I took my fair share of roofs off, man.
Then put it back on. It's
Put
just
them
like,
back on.
fuck.
Yeah.
Did anyone?
We lost Nick on that one.
Did anyone watch the International?
What's that?
The International is like the Dota like competition.
Oh, was that the one where somebody won like $20 million or
6
something?
million,
I thought it was like 18 million.
I think you have to spread it amongst all the
yeah. Yeah, they split it like it was 18 million.
Fuck that! I'm not splitting my money, dude.
That's what you agree with.
No, fuck that.
Because the team wins it. And
I would do like they do on the Italian Job, and I'd screw everybody, and I'd go out with all the money.
I haven't watched the Italian Job, so spoilers.
Well, it's the beginning of the movie. It's not the end of the movie. It's the
So
beginning of the
anyway,
movie.
the ESL, which stands for Esports League, they started a new ruling on drugs, and they're like basically common shit: no marijuana, crack, cocaine, ADHD medication, stuff like that. During the tournament, because
during the tournament.
yeah, during the tournament. So it's like it gives like marijuana is going to give you like a disadvantage, but like ADHD medication or cocaine is going to
make you super fucking quick.
yeah, it's gonna give you a competitive edge. And then as well as that, there's nothing else in another ESL news. This guy's name is fucking some Japanese shit.
Don't try to pronounce it.
John.
Come some young guy.
Come some young guy, yeah. Was it Zhao Yao?
Mm-hmm. Let's go with that.
Yeah, so that's the guy's name. Basically,
Mahi and his cousin Mahi Mahi.
yeah, he's banned for a year basically
Mm.
because he was
He's the Tom Brady of
No, well, it was kind of the same. Where he
flattened computers.
What else is he gonna click on for a year?
Ayo.
Well, any type of tournament like this Riot's doing. So like anything that's like going to be big money. But anyway, he basically smurfed an account. Like he was like on a Smurf account, he got it to pro, and then he sold it to somebody else.
So is he gonna do competitive like Honey Pop now or some shit?
I don't get what's wrong with what he did.
So basically, what you do is like to get the pro, you have to have a certain amount of stats, and the stats get you to pro. So what he did was he made an account to get to pro, and since the account was pro stats, he just sold it off to somebody. So that person is now in pro without having any type of training or being that.
Oh, without getting there themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But how does that just? Why is it bad for him to do that?
Because it's the other person. Because the thing is, he did it. It's like if I gave you steroids, I would get charged for giving you steroids as well as you being charged for taking steroids.
Okay. I guess it'd be like think about like basketball. Like let's say you made a clone or you did something of yourself and you did like really well, and then you just basically like, here you go, guy. There you go. You're in my spot.
Like you're drafted, but you switch the bad guy into your place.
Oh, okay. But I still don't understand why you would want to do that.
Because he made money off of it. He sold the account, so he sold it for like X amount of dollars.
Kind of like what they do with like Warcraft. Like, if you want to buy somebody's account.
But that's not competitive. Like
right.
No one's competitively doing Warcraft. No one's even playing Warcraft.
God damn it! Nobody's
fucking Zingo.
Nobody's even playing.
Well, see, that's why Street Fighter is a better competitive game because you can't sell your Ryu to someone else.
God
here you go.
Damn it!
You're Daigo status now.
God, I wish you could do that. God, that'd be so good.
So speaking on people like losing money because he had the money taken away from him. The dev of Wolfie the Red Hood Diaries it was a Kickstarter project. He announced in bankruptcy, and it was like everything got taken by the bank. Even like all the game files, everything that he was promised to the Kickstarters, all gone. He can't give anything now.
Dang.
And
that's a fuck situation, man.
But it's like as a person who kickstarted it. You agree at the beginning of it is that this might not this might never come out.
Right.
You're taking that chance.
See, that's what we need. We need to get a Kickstarter going, and
we need a Patreon.
I don't know what that is.
That basically it's every month we release something, we get X amount of dollars.
Kickstarter basically you have to meet a
goal.
They set a goal, and if you don't meet that goal, then none of the donations are met. Patreon is more of a you're donating. It's active donations. They get the money no matter what.
Every month.
Kind of like a Twitch. No?
Yeah, kind of like a subscription on Twitch. I could take that. But it's like they can donate anywhere from $1 to like.
We should Twitch, by the way.
We should, but
I mean, if Maximilian can Twitch, and Maximilian's fucking great.
Have you seen? We were watching today while we were fucking running late.
Fuck yourself.
He got a $1,900 donation.
That's awesome. What did he do? Did he
They did
he get on his knees and blow the guy?
He did like a 20-minute skit of like Jason fighting.
The assist
Predator.
me, assist me with Predator. It was pretty good. It was
like who has that
And
money?
the best
Probably
actor was
like
Benny.
Yeah.
fucking Benny the dog.
Well, he was like, this would have been up like 3 months ago, but we never got the Predator suit. And it was like he was like the Predator.
Oh, he actually made a short, like a skit.
Oh. It's about 25 minutes long. It's the longest thing he's ever done.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's like.
Oh, they're by your feet.
Simon, you don't ever use Kickstarter, do you?
I know how to use it.
Have you ever Kickstarted anything?
Listen, to say, apply, imply, or assume that I know how anything works when it comes to funding for anything, you're taking a real fucking gamble. Okay?
Well, just like funding a Kickstarter.
Yeah, exactly.
So you never Kickstarted anything?
Never Kickstarted
Nick?
anything.
I've kickstarted several things.
How did they go?
How many of them have been like?
So-
No.
The
How did
first
they
one-
go?
So the first one I kickstarted was the fucking Double Fine Adventure, which, as we all know, took way longer than it came out. It was totally different what people expected the game was going to be, and I don't think they've yet to actually send out the physical. I got the shirt, I got the poster, but there's still supposed to be a limited edition PC box that's like the old school DOS boxes you would get, and then like a copy of the game and the documentary. Still haven't got that in the mail. Don't know what the fuck is up with that. I did Mercenary Kings. That went through fine.
That game's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's really.
And then the other ones I've done
shooter.
still haven't come out yet. So Shantae, the Half Genie.
Oh fuck that.
Hyper Light Drifter.
What about Shin Megami Tensei?
You mean Shenmue?
Shenmue, yeah.
Shenmue, well, that's not gonna come out for like 2 or 3 years. I'm gonna be fucking waiting forever for that one.
Did you do Bloodstain?
I did Bloodstained, yes.
Fuck yeah. So Bloodstain, Drift Stage. Fuck, what was the other one? Star. It was basically like Doom, but remade, like kind of like Doom. Like the I'll probably Strafe. That's it. Strafe looks fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. The only one that's turned sour on me so far that I kickstarted was Wrestling with Pixels. It was supposed to be out last October, and I have not gotten it.
Do they still do regular updates?
Yeah, they're doing regular updates. But the thing is, like, it's supposed to be a book based on making wrestling video games. Mm-hmm. So it's like, they would do like a whole bunch of guys who
Wrestling
with
Pixels. What a great name.
It was, and the cover is a little pixelized Hulk Hogan, pixelized Macho Man playing a wrestling game. Yeah, so I'm waiting for that book whenever it comes out.
That's great.
But anyway, they're like old THQ guys and old people who were like part of the
who have been part of the.
Yeah, or guys who were wearing the Geo suit when they had to do anything like that. And I was like, they're doing updates, and they're like, yeah, we're sorry about it, but it's like, we live in Ireland, and all these people are in America, so it's like, it's hard for us to get over there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I understand.
I'd be like, hey, fuck you, man. Fuck you, pay me.
Yeah, they do OSV. Well, I did. I paid them the money to get my product.
No.
But yeah, I was like, I did Bloodstrain. I did the $60 Bloodstrain, which is really cool.
I just have yet to run into something where I'm like, I'm going to put money into something that I may never get.
I didn't want Indiegogo. I did the Laser Team movie. That's the Rooster Teeth.
Indiegogo is basically like another funding site,
right? It's more popular. But which is bullshit. People are like, oh, Indiegogo is more like, straight edge. The fucking Auto Blower 2 was on Indiegogo.
Wait, is it Indiegogo? Does that is it more of a donation thing where as soon as you
it's more of a Kickstarter is more like indie focused.
No way. But Kickstarter's got to be bigger.
No, Kickstarter is like more comparatively, it's like it's not as hipstery. But people go on Indiegogo is like more professional.
Indiegogo sounds hipster.
Yeah, it's more professional though, quote unquote. And that's why you see like all these movies going to Indiegogo. Besides the fucking guy who wanted to make not Hostel 2, was it Postal 2?
He went
to fucking Eat Uwe Bowl.
Yeah, that shit failed. So I feel so bad for him.
What do you guys think of that new movie?
Straight Outta Compton? Pretty fucking great.
No. It's called something's Peak, Crimson Peak.
Never seen it.
It's
isn't the one by
with Tom Hiddleston? Tom Hiddleston's in it, the guy who played Loki.
Yes, but done by Guillermo del Toro. Looks awesome.
It looks fucking great.
Speaking of Guillermo del Toro, because he brought him up, he has vowed never to work with video games again.
Wait, hang on. When did
I'm just remember I didn't all that.
Hang on, rewind. For people who didn't know what's going on, what video game did he work on?
Silent Hills.
He worked on several video games.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So there was Insane by THQ.
They failed.
PT, Silent Hill
failed.
I think there was another project he was working on that wasn't as popular announced, and that also went under. But he said it in a joking way. He was basically joking like, if I work on another video game, it's going to be World War III.
Yeah, I think just from somebody who doesn't know anything, it just seems like the video game industry wants to be the movie industry, but they don't have their shit together.
Well, it's not even that. It's like they want, like you're saying, they want to be like, they want to have the big actors or big directors in it. But it's just like it's a completely different media, and it's constantly changing.
Well, the thing with that is that the reason why Insane didn't happen was because THQ fucked up. THQ wanted to play with the big boys. They wanted to be another Activision, Ubisoft, EA company, and they just didn't have the right decisions and the right money to do it. And the thing with PT and Silent Hills was that the head of Konami basically just had a spat with Kojima, and they were probably worried that he was taking over the company by, Kojima Productions, Kojima this, I'm going to be the big head, and they were basically like, fuck, we're just. Did
you guys see that picture at Gamescom where they had that giant Metal Gear, help me out, Phantom Pain? Mm-hmm. Phantom Pain? That's the one coming out? It was, a giant Phantom Pain sign, and then somebody just put like a regular piece of paper, and they taped it to it, and it was like a Hideo Kojima production.
That's fucking awesome.
Like somebody just like put that on there, and they were like, fuck you guys.
So speaking of this, the COO of EA basically was like...
Do you know what a COO is?
Oh, fuck, I can't remember what the abbreviation means. It's underneath these...
It's a corporation operating officer.
Yeah, so it's underneath CEO. It's the next thing down. Yeah. Anyway, he was like...
Actually, no, it's in lieu of a CEO. Some companies have COOs, not CEOs.
I don't give a fuck. Anyway, the guy was like... If
you guys could see the gay hand that he just threw at me right now.
I did knife point.
It wasn't in a knife point. It was a lackadaisical, limp-wristed hand motion. Oh, shut the fuck up.
When you're 2 hours late, I have to drink something to keep myself hydrated, alright? But anyway, the COO was like, Kojima and Konami just need to make up.
No.
He was saying he's like, I've worked in Japan for a while now. I've been dealing with them before. This is something it's like a marriage, it's like a 7th-year itch where you're gonna have a big break, and then you're gonna get back together, or you're not gonna get back together.
No.
But he's like,
who's saying this?
The COO of EA.
Oh, okay.
And I fucking hate EA.
Nick's face is like, nah.
No, they fucked him over hardcore. What do you mean? It's
What
one
did they
thing to-
do? Does anybody know what happened? Does anybody really know
So
what
let's see.
happened?
They almost put him in a fucking. This is a joke here. They almost put him in a fucking one of those fucking gambling machines called.
Pachinko?
Yeah, I almost put him in a fucking pachinko machine. Like he'd been inside the machine using the fucking things by his hands. He was developing it as they played. Fuck. Well, that was Capcom.
And then when you go when you win the thing, he goes in the background. Did you wreck it?
That was Konami doing that, right? Or is that Capcom?
That's Konami. Konami has all the fucking Pachinko.
Oh my fuck! Did you know shit? Like if anyone had like an issue with Capcom or Konami, they would send your ass to the pachinko in like a little.
Or you would have to clean their health clubs.
Yeah, it was fucking. Their labor laws are ridiculous.
And not just like low level employees, like actual producers.
Yeah.
Like real high level people.
So is that part of the reason why he's leaving?
No, it's because there was some spat between him and the head of Konami, and basically it's like, fuck you. You're
Do you
no
think
longer...
it was a dick waving contest and he just
Yeah.
said I'm fucking done?
Well, here's the
Konami
thing.
makes
That's
more
what
money-
that's what it reeks of. It reeks of just an absolute pissing match, and it was just like.
But here's the thing, though. Kojima has the right to do that. Have you played
Right.
one of his games?
Yeah.
Like it was like that's right now. That's Konami. Only thing going for Konami.
But the thing is like even with that, like as he has the right, it just doesn't matter. At a certain point, somebody's gonna tell you you're great, you are, but I can't fucking work with you, man, because you're an asshole.
yeah.
I think it's not like basically it's like we're threatened of your power.
Yeah.
Do you think it was that take
Well,
instead?
That's the same way. Like
Because that's really fucking stupid.
that's
if it
part of the
was.
reason why I left my last job was because like they were out to get me because I was good at my job.
You were gonna overthrow the
Yeah,
whole kingdom.
I was planning on it.
And Konami sees that they're making
I
more
was
profits.
Tyron Lannister. That's what I was
my
doing.
God.
Konami's
I
making
thought you were
more profits
Jon
from
Snow.
Konami's making more of their profits from pachinko and mobile games than they are from the main game. So basically, like, okay, if we let Kojima continue to have this power, he's going to sink millions and millions of dollars into Metal Gear and Silent Hills, and they'll make a profit, but they're not going to make as much of a profit as we just make these cheap mobile games and
shitty
pachinko
games.
shit. So we're just going to shut you down right now. We're not. Oh, supposedly it was because he was late in delivering Metal Gear Solid 5. Every fucking Metal Gear has been late. No Metal Gear I don't think has
Every
ever
game
come out
ever
on
has
time.
been late.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, not Fallout 4. Where they're like, "Hey guys, Fallout 4 is
Well,
out."
it was never late because it was never announced.
Yeah, exactly. They were like, "That's the way to do it." Like you show off a game, also available in November this year. And it was like, what? That's why people like thought Fallout 4 was so great because like they announced it and then they were
and
like,
they had a date.
it was available this year. And it
But
was
what was? But see, I think that's how it should be. I think there's way too many developers going, "Hey, look at all this great shit," and it's like nowhere near being
But-
done.
besides Platinum needs to do this more often because they need to get as much marketing out there as they can.
True.
Because like they release a game and it's not selling for shit, but people who
Nobody
play-
knows about it.
But people who play those games are like, this is one of the best games of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Besides
So,
Wonderful 101.
Do you guys? So Nick, you don't think they're gonna be back together at all?
No.
Simon?
I really do. I think Hideo Kojima is. I think he's somebody who's extremely talented, but I think he's that guy that nobody wants to fucking work with. So no.
Whether
Whether it makes it right or wrong or whatever, I think at a certain point, people just don't want to fucking work with you.
if I was the CC, if I was in this guy's place and made this comment, like I wouldn't even say anything. I'd be like, "Hey, bro, man, we have an opening. You want to come work for us?" Like I would have put it hand out there to offer to him.
No.
Because the thing is, if you get him, guess what you get with him? You get all of his creative ideas that
Yeah.
people love.
Yeah.
You get such a greater like fan.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go against the grain.
If him and Platinum got together,
Oh,
that'd be the
shit.
fucking mind blown.
Yeah.
And then,
Right there.
and then Nintendo buys Platinum, and then they're like, you know what? Fucking
Then we could actually have a legitimate gaming system instead of just a Smash machine.
smash Mario Kart.
So, a Mario Kart machine.
And Splatoon. I you know what Splatoon actually like a
Oh
lot.
god.
I hope they don't make a sequel though.
Are you a kid or are you a squid?
I'm a squid kid.
You're a squid kid.
God damn it. So Simon, brace yourself for this.
Oh god.
J.J. Abrams say he's not doing Part 9.
Wait, no, he can't. He's gone on and on and on.
No,
he goes off and then he goes on and he goes
Today
off.
as
and
well,
he
that they also released another announcement that the guy who did Jurassic World is going to be the director for 9.
Well, everyone, don't even go see it.
Just see
Get over
7
your-
and then fucking dream on after that.
Well, 8.
But-
Who's doing 8 then?
8 is some other guy, the guy who did Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's
Yeah,
not too bad.
okay.
But he did say I will have some type of creative control because like basically I'm setting the foundation and I'll be there for
What I trip out about is that you really look at the directors. I would say Guillermo del Toro is a great director. I've yet to see a movie I didn't like from him. Who's the guy who does all the movies like? Unless it is Guillermo del Toro, it might be him. Who the guy who did all the?
Oh, here's the dead zone. Over there.
Exquisite Marigold Hotel.
Oh fuck no, I don't see
No
that
idea.
working.
But you know what I'm talking- you know what I'm talking about.
But I don't see that working for Star Wars.
No, not at all. But I'm saying, like, aside from actors who have churned out these kind of like their own little niches in movies, like action movies, like I've
Quentin
yet.
Tarantino.
Yeah, but Quentin Tarantino.
He would have a sequence inside like a fucking the fucking cantina that would last for like 30 minutes.
Exactly, and it would just be dialogue. But it would
He's
still be
good.
It would
He's
still
good.
be, no. Listen, it would still be great. But you can't. To be honest, I really don't think that you can quantify or even put into a category of what kind of movies Quentin Tarantino movies are. They're Quentin Tarantino.
Exactly.
They're Quentin Tarantino
Did you
movies.
see this? Did you see the Hateful Eight trailer?
I did.
It's fucking amazing.
I don't know what to think about it.
I don't know what to think about it either.
But I'm
the trailer
having
doesn't
faith
seem-
that I've liked every Quentin Tarantino movie
Even
thus far.
his worst movie is Nurse or Jackie Brown, which is still good. Yeah, it's good.
I just think the
And
trailer,
fuck everybody out there who calls him a racist because in every single movie there's somebody calling a black person a nigger. Okay? He made Jackie Brown! That's a movie about black people. Like, it's all black, not about, but it's all black people.
Is he married to a black girl?
No.
No.
In Pulp Fiction, his wife is black.
Yeah. This is a dead nigga storage.
Exactly.
Quentin Tarantino.
I had a good friend of mine. He's like, no, I don't watch that fool's movies because he's racist. I'm like, why is he
Quentin
racist?
Tarantino is straight out of Compton.
He's straight out of Compton, man.
Fucking him and Eazy-E. But Eazy-E died of AIDS, so rest in peace.
But
God damn it. So, okay, so like the guy who's making Jurassic World's gonna direct it. And I'm like, and it's like they already have the release dates available for 8 and 9.
see, I don't like that because while Jurassic World is fun, it's really bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was filmed well. I just think the script was dumb.
Right.
So I mean, if someone breaks out a good Star Wars script, he can still make a good
But
action
that's a
movie.
point. That's a good
J.J.
point.
Abrams said him and the guy from 8 will be part of the script, like the directive script. For
I think
that.
as long as JJ's in it, I'll
Like,
I'll
touch
get
it, like, just touch it.
Because, like I said, I've yet to see an action film that I didn't like from JJ.
I want to see Kojima direct a Star Wars film.
Ooh, no, I don't want him
No,
messing
like,
with.
no,
I don't
no.
want him messing with
Fucking
Star
meta.
Wars.
No.
It'd be way too fucking meta. He'd
No.
work in the communist part of it.
Put him in freaking the Boba Fett movie because the Boba Fett movie is supposed to be.
Yeah,
dark.
do the other one.
Do the
Yeah.
spin-off. Do
Yeah,
the-
I
do
just
the
find out that there's like 2 clones of Luke, and
Yep.
And
And there's a
like-
giant metal
Well, no,
gear in there
he-
except it's
somewhere.
like another Death Star.
He can play with that because the Emperor has clones.
The Emperor does, but we don't know if that's canon anymore.
No, well, yeah, but
They might have done away with it
if
like
they
that.
put Kojima on the Boba Fett movie, they could play off of that, and they'd be so hype. And then like Boba Fett's like all like stressed out. He's like, I gotta take a shower, and he takes a shower, and he's like seeing the memories fading away, like the dark memories. I'm like, that'd be cool.
No.
God.
I just hope J.J. Abrams stays in it. I mean, like I said,
Well, he said that he won't be directing, but his
he'll
touch
have-
will be there.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that fucking Halo 5 got a T rating?
Yes.
What's your thoughts on that?
Well, Halo was never supposed to be an M-rated game to begin with. The original one was rated teen until I guess they later found that look, there's a couple curse words and some extra blood. Make it end.
A lot
So
of
I'm not actually not.
A lot of people are calling it like us watching things like videos where they talk about it, and a lot of the comments are, "Oh, Halo's now a baby game," and I don't get it.
All shooters are baby
To me, a rating doesn't mean shit anymore.
No.
Because like my whole Wii collection, besides 2 games, Bayonetta 2 and Resident Evil 4, are all Wii are all T rated or below. And it's like I have more fun with those than my stack of Xbox One games that are all M rated. Besides Dark Souls 2.
What about I keep seeing things move in here. Do you guys have like an animal in here?
No, not yet.
It's haunted as
Haunted.
haunted as fucking.
I want to get a kitty.
You're such a fucking gay. Like seriously, you want to get a kitty?
Well,
You just
or
want to get a
corgi.
cat.
Or get a corgi. Corgis are adorable.
You want to get like a pet dick
Get
too, so
fucking
you,
Benny.
so you can grab that.
I don't want a Pomeranian, but Liz wants one of those little wiener dogs.
Just don't get an animal. You already have kids. Don't get an animal. He's gonna be pooping in here.
Just like the kids.
Yeah.
Just like the kids.
Just like the kids. All right, just don't.
But anyway,
Don't do it.
do you think, like, why is everybody, like, hating on a T-rated game now?
I think it's irrelevant because it's like we've seen firsthand that it's like it doesn't matter the rating. 9 and 10-year-olds and 7-year-olds are playing games.
GTA 5.
GTA 5, Call of Duties. I mean, to me, anybody playing a shooter is playing a kid game. That's why shooters are so big, because they're so
Casual.
easy to get into.
Casual.
You're playing a kid game.
And the only thing that differentiates a teen from an M is the amount of blood and language and gore. That's really it. Because every Call of Duty up until Modern Warfare 2, you were still shooting people.
Yep.
There was still blood. There just was less blood, and they weren't cursing at you. That was the only difference.
No.
That's it.
Yeah, because because people are like, the T games, Dark Souls 1 and 2 I have. It's like,
Are
games,
those teen-rated games?
they are T-rated games.
No blood?
Bloodborne is M-rated. They're T-rated games because they don't.
That's what I mean. There was no blood in Dark Souls?
Not a lot.
Exactly. See, the amount of blood, that was the
Yeah.
only difference.
And then Bloodborne.
Bloodborne was like super fucking bloody.
Yeah, and you drink blood, so it's like, that's kind of.
And then the part where you kill a baby, too.
Yeah. Well,
Did either one of you guys kill that broad who's just kind of like, she's like sitting there and she's not in a chair. She's like, it looks like she's a bad guy. Now, I'm not very good at games.
How far did you?
I don't even
Was it
remember.
the bride? Was she wearing like a bride's gown?
No, she was wearing red, but it was a dark red, and she was just kind of like chilling there. And she
There's one where
she had her hands out, and I was like, I walked by her, and she actually scared me. Like in the living room, I said, "Oh fuck!" and my character moved a little bit because like we both got scared, and I hacked her, and she's like, "No, stop!" and then I hacked her again, and she died. And
Did she drop anything good?
No, she didn't drop anything, and then Scotty was like, "You weren't supposed to kill her. She helps you," and I'm like, "Oh, well."
Like
That's a good thing to go to someone like if you're a police officer and you kill someone, like, hey, did you drop anything good?
Drop any good loot?
fucking in Straight Outta Compton, it shows how racist the cops were.
Oh, the cops were?
Or still, they were. I told Liz, I was like, that's back when cops were able to do their job.
Damn it, fucking Taylor.
And I was like, it was pretty funny. Liz laughed at it. It was fucking great. And there was like the spies by the police. It was like, but that was how it was back then.
How would you know?
I don't think it's nearly as bad. I don't see people.
I think it is.
I don't see people getting like. I don't see Jeff walking out of GameStop and fucking getting arrested right there
Yeah.
for being a black guy in that neighborhood.
Well, King's County and Chestnut, he's right at home.
Yeah. But like in part of the movie, it's like they walk outside and have a cigarette or talk to his girlfriend, and they get arrested right there. And they're like, "We work here." And they're like, "Nah, niggas ain't around here." And I'm like, "There's a black cop." And I'm like, "Is Spike Lee directing this shit?"
It's a Spike Lee joint.
God damn
And
it!
then Mookie comes by with the fucking...
Fucking Mookie, man.
I'm ready for the last Friday.
That's what
I'm not. I think it's gonna be awful.
That's what I want to see in fucking NBA 2K16. I want to see Radio Raheem being choked out and then like a fucking riot on the basketball field. And you throw like a trash can at the basketball.
Did you guys fucking see? Did
Oh.
you guys see John?
There's so many things wrong with what you just said right now.
Did you guys see John Cena get his nose broken in a match?
Yes,
That
dude.
shit was hype.
He hella got his nose
Yeah,
broken,
well,
man.
that's Roman Reigns. Like, that's his thing. It's like he's supposed to do a knee to a face and then gore. And it's like, he broke his foot. He not only broke his nose, he also broke Brock Lesnar's nose as well doing it. Same thing.
He's lucky he doesn't get beat the fuck up.
Though he doesn't get fired.
Yeah.
Look at Bobby Lashley and Bill Goldberg. They got fired after
Bobby Lashley, I never would have thought. I remember watching that guy. I never would have thought he didn't pull punches.
No, he didn't pull at all.
He just really punch you in the face. He's like, "Hey man, this is an act."
I remember the fucking going to Straight Outta Compton, this scene where like Suge Knight's like has this little parking spot and some guys like parked there and he gets out and fucking pistol whips this guy.
Yeah.
Like 6 times. And he's like, fucking move your shit and park my car there. And there's probably no blood in my car. I'm like, wow. Suge Knight was fucking crazy.
He wasn't. He is. He ran somebody over and claimed it was post-traumatic stress syndrome, like when you go to war.
God damn it. Well, okay, we're not
He actually is a piece of shit.
not
to be honest.
to develop on like, you know, if PTSD can affect people or not, but it stands for post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah.
So if anything stressful, that like traumatic in your life, you could develop PTSD. It's not just for
Or you might just be a raging asshole like that guy.
or just have a giant vagina. So, Nick, what's your plan for the week?
Fuck. I have no plans. There's nothing.
Nothing coming out this week, right?
Nothing's coming out this week. I mean, I guess I'll continue to play Rare Replay and some of the old shit I bought.
So, where can we find you at?
I'm still on Twitch as Wahoo Stomp. There's still nothing there. Still
God
never will
damn
be
it.
anything there. Maybe you'll see me trolling people. If you ever see like
just
a
do
Twitch stream,
like a
fucking
nude
stream
or
monster.
like jerk like to something.
That's chat roulette or chatterbait.
No, all right. I don't know.
Simon, what's your plans for the week?
I have no idea. I'm sure it'll be busy. I haven't.
Fucking, I'll see you Monday through Thursday, Monday through Friday, man.
I know, man. I've been unable to not be busy on my days off. So I mean, I don't know. I'm sure I'll keep busy. You can find me at on Twitter on Great12133. I've been being followed by a lot of people. I'm sure they're bots. So if
I have one that's like local sexy singles are looking for you.
Yeah. I got that one too. So if you're an actual person and you like friend me, send me a message or something. Maybe we can
DM me. Direct message.
DM me. Maybe we can hook up or something. No, but yeah, there.
Snapchat.
And on Snapchat, I'm Great12133. Also, I'm gonna try to post more stuff. I posted some stuff today.
I don't use Snapchat. I have one. I just don't use it.
It's one of those things that if you're not. If you get accustomed to doing it, you can kind of have fun with it, but it's really.
I heard
it's
full of dick pics. That's what I've heard.
I mean, if you want to see your friend's dick pics, I don't have any. I have because it goes off of your phone numbers on your phone and tells you who's on Snapchat. So I mean, you more than likely know these people. If you friend random people, then I guess maybe. I mean,
hey,
what is cool is you can friend porn stars like
Bailey J,
like Snaily J. She's on there.
Yep,
Her name's Snaily J.
Yep.
But she doesn't post a lot. If she does, I can't see it.
No BS. I sent her a picture, and she was like, "I like what I see," and I'm like, "God." That made my day, and I was like, "Yeah,
that's pretty hot."
I also that link Tyler sent us with Howard Stern with all the tiny penises, and I was looking at him, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm not that small, thank Christ." And I was like, I showed Liz, and she's like, "Are those like the average ones?" I was like, "Yes, Liz," and she's like, "Man, you're like 8 times their size." I was like, "Thank Christ." Also, I got a little too much TMI with my buddy, with my black Matt. And I told him my size, and he was like, "You need to go on Reality Kings." And I'm like, what? He's like, that size is Reality King size. And I'm like,
oh my god,
what?
Do we want to hear about this? Like, do we need to? Nick, be honest. Do you want to hear about this?
See, what you need to do is you need to make the image of this podcast of like you have the square, but like it just goes beyond. Like it actually.
Yeah, like as you're talking, like it's just keeping going.
It goes outside of the actual window of YouTube.
Or it's like Snake. It just keeps getting longer.
Okay, you guys want to know? It's this.
Okay, thank you.
That's something to be proud of myself. That's
is that flaccid?
No, that's semi.
So it's just like if you're semi-engorged.
Yeah.
It's at a 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for telling everybody now.
Hey, if I know that.
It depends on it will make me this or this. So.
Is that again?
Simon knows hand language for like cock size.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's about enough.
Again, I mean, is that semi-engorged? It was this big. I swear to God.
It keeps getting bigger and bigger as we talk about it. It's like it's like a baby holding an apple. God damn it. Well, you can follow me over at Twitter at JoyJesusLover without the E at the end.
Have you been posting stuff? Because I don't. Okay, all right. I don't know.
I posted a John Cena video today. I actually tagged you in it.
Okay, all right.
And then as well our Facebook at GameBangers69.
GameBangers. You should do a Twitter for GameBangers69.
I do. Same thing.
I think I tell you that every single podcast.
And I tell you I have another.
And just start a Twitter war with like some celebrity though. And
Yes, do that. I'm gonna do it.
I was thinking about doing like a Twitch channel where we just play random shit and we just talk.
Why not?
Yeah,
I say why not. I mean,
we just have to find the game. Like I guess we could play Legend of Korra.
Ooh, we could.
I'm fucking good at that.
We could watch Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
Fuck that. We could just Twitch us watch. Then people will be watching us watch something talking about it.
Yeah.
Then we're in the fucking.
It's fucking Legend of Korra is good, man. I love Legend of Korra. It's so fucking
that
good.
fucking lawnmower gif of.
Release yourself into the void.
Release your earthly tether. Become wind. I'm like,
that's gonna be the fucking ending card. Just that fucking gif. Well, you guys enjoy the gif. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
See you.
Goddamn duck breath coming, motherfuckers! You fucking asshole! You fucking pig farmers! Drop dead, motherfucker! You fucking amateurs! I own your fucking soul, you fucking commie bitch! Yeah, so capitalism for you, huh? Pussy, you fuck.